Hi everybody! Welcome to Storytime. My name is Allison. I work for the Ann Arbor District Library. You guys ready to get started? Can I see your hands? Let's say hello to each other and let's get our beat. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Good. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. Good. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello, 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 hello. Good. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Good. Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. Hello. Very nice. Well, let's get out my magic hat so we can figure out what kind of stories we are doing today. You ready for my trick? I'm the best magician. I can pull anything out of this hat. Abra Cadabra! Huh? What is that? Pizza? Do you guys think we're doing pizza stories today? Sounds yummy, but not today. Let me try my trick again. You ready? I'm the best magician. I can pull anything out of this hat. Abra Cadabra! Huh? What is that? Ew! Stinky sock? Do you guys think we're doing stinky sock stories today? Ugh. Oh, I hope not. Let me try my trick again. Will you guys help me this time? I'm the best magician. I can pull anything out of this hat. Abra Cadabra! Yes! Would you look at that? Oops, I just dropped it again. We have the letter. We have the number 5, and we have the number 3. I think we must be doing number stories. So let's take a look at our alphabet full of letters. Do you guys notice the letter missing today? I see one. I see one right here. The missing letter for today is N. N for numbers. Are you guys ready to sing our ABCs all together? Let's start on 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Very nice. Good job, you guys. Well, let's get these letters off the board, and they will become our new felt board. There we go. Great. And then we can go to our first number story, and it is this book here, Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. This is one of my favorites. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. And you can sing this with me. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped right off his shirt. How many buttons are left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Pete has 3 buttons left. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. So Pete kept on singing his song, my 3 groovy buttons. My 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off Pete's shirt. How many buttons are left? Let's count them. You ready? 1, 2. There are 2 buttons left. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. So Pete kept on singing his song, my 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off Pete's shirt. How many are left? Let's count them. You ready? 1. Only 1 left? Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. So Pete kept on singing his song, my 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off of Pete's shirt. How many are left? 0. No buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. So Pete kept on singing his song, my groovy belly button. My groovy belly button. Oh, wow. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing because it's all good. The end. Very nice listening, you guys. Good job. Well, let's see. Can I see your hands? Stretch them up, stretch them down. Stretch them up, down, up, down, up. Stretch them out. Stretch them in, ee. Stretch them out, ooh. Stretch them in, ee. Stretch them out, ooh. Stretch to the side. Stretch to the other side. Bring them around town. Stretch them out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Stretch them down. Stretch them up. Tall. Stretch them down. Small. Stretch them up. Tall. Stretch them down. Small. Stretch them up. and up, and back, and back. Whoa! Stretch them forward. Flip them over. Close your hands and follow me. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth. Bah! But do not let them in. Whoop! Open, shut them, open, shut them. To your shoulders, fly, fly, fly. Higher, 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 high like birds in the sky. Falling, falling, slowly fall like raindrops to the ground. Quickly pick them up again and turn them round and round. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, faster, faster. And slowly slow them down. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Very nice. Good job, you guys. Well, I have another story for us, another number story. But this story, this will work, is about this bowl of tomato soup. And there's a bug who wants the soup all for himself. So can you guys make a bug sound? Bzz, bzz. I'm going to make one too, but on this little instrument called a kazoo. You ready? Here's our bug. Woo! Let me try. You ready? Woohoo! Soup for me. Soup for one is the best. But I see another bug. You guys ready with your bug noises? Shoo, fly, shoo! This is not soup for two. But I see another bug who wants to join them. You ready? Hey! I hope you see this will not see three. But I see another little bug. You ready? Whoa! No more! No more! This soup will not see four. But guess what? Here's another buggy. You ready? Oh! I won't survive if there are five. But I see another bug. You ready? Oh! I'm in a fix. This is not soup for six. But guess who's coming? Oh! Good heavens! This is not soup for seven. But guess who's coming? Oh, great. Just great. Soup for 8? Guess who's coming? Oh, I do not like to dine in groups of 9. But I see another buggy. Not again! Soup for 10? Let's count all these bugs. You ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! 10 bugs in this soup? Ew! Uh-oh. I think I see something. What is this? Oh, it's a spider! And what do spiders eat? They eat bugs! Oh no! Then Spider says, "He, he, soup for me, soup for 1. The end." Very nice. That was a really silly one. Well, let me get this soup and spider off the board here. And then, why don't we do a little silly song? You ready? Let's do our pirate song since that has some numbers in it. You ready? When I was 1, I sucked my thumb on the day I went to sea. I jumped on board a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 2, I tied my shoe on the day I went to sea. I jumped on board a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 3, I tapped my knee on the day I went to sea. I jumped on board a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 4, I shut the door, whoop, on the day I went to sea. I jumped on board a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." Last time, when I was 5, I jumped and jived on the day I went to sea. I jumped on board a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." Very nice. Good job, you guys. Let's see. Can I see your fingers? Can I see your thumbs? Last night and the night before, a lemon and a pickle came knocking at my door. I ran downstairs to let them in, and they threw me in the garbage bin. What? Last night and the night before, a chocolate chip came knocking at my door. I ran downstairs to let them in, and they threw me in the cookie tin. What? Last night and the night before, a great big spider came knocking at my door. I didn't go down to let them in. I fell asleep with a great big grin. Very nice. Good job, you guys. Let's see. I have one more number story for us. It's from this book here, Two of Everything by Lily Toy Hong. It's one of my fave stories to tell. And you ready? Let's see. Once upon a time, there lived Mr. and Mrs. Haktuk. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Haktuk did not have very much money. They lived in a small house by themselves, and all of the food that they ate, they grew themselves in their gardens. Well, one day, Mr. Haktuk was in the garden working, and he had out a shovel. Do you guys want to get your shovels out too? And with his shovel, he went digging. You ready to dig? Ha! Ch! Ha! Ch! Clunk! What was that? Said Mr. Haktuk. So he brushed away the dirt. You ready? And he unearthed a big metal pot. How unusual, said Mr. Haktuk. I need to go show Mrs. Haktuk this great thing I found outside. So he took the metal pot inside and he said, Mrs. Haktuk, take a look at this. I found this in our garden. Well, Mrs. Haktuk peered over the side, but when she did, a hairpin from inside of her hair fell out and into the pot. But when Mrs. Haktuk reached in to grab her hairpin, she pulled out 2 hairpins. Well, this was really unusual. Mrs. Haktuk said, let's try something. Let's take our one winter coat that we share between the two of us. Let's put it in the pot and just see what happens. So they put the coat in the pot, and out came 2 coats. This was very interesting. Mrs. Haktuk had another idea. She said, hey, Mr. Haktuk, let's take our one bag of money, all the money that we have, let's put it into this pot and just see what happens. So she took the bag of money, put it in the pot, and pulled out 2 bags of money. Well, this was a really good trick. So Mrs. Haktuk decided to do it again. This time she put 2 bags of money into the pot and pulled out, will you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of money. Well, they did this trick so many times that soon they had enough money that it went all the way up to the ceiling. Mr. Haktuk said, this is such good luck. We have been needing a lot of things that we could not afford. Tomorrow morning, I'll go into the city and I will buy all the supplies we need with all of this money, and then we will be very happy indeed. So the next day, Mr. Haktuk got all dressed up and he went into town. He went walking, 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 and got all of the supplies that they had really needed. Then he decided to walk home. So he went walking, 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 and when he got home, he opened the door. But what he didn't know was that Mrs. Haktuk was standing right inside the door. So when he opened that door, squeak, boom, he accidentally pushed Mrs. Hawktuck into the pot. "Oh no," said Mr. Hawktuck. "What have I done?" He reached into the pot and pulled out 2 Mrs. Hawktucks. Well, neither Mrs. Hawktuck was very happy. Mrs. Hawktuck said, "Mr. Hawktuck, you promised me that you would be my one and only husband, and I would be your one and only wife forever, and now there are 2 of me?" She was so mad, she picked Mr. Hawktuck high up into the air and pushed him into the pot as well. As soon as she had done it, she knew she should not have. But still, she reached her hands in and pulled out 2 Mr. Hawktucks. Well, this was a very big problem. But all of the Hawktucks put their heads together and came up with a really great solution. They used all of the money that they had gotten from that magic pot and made 2 identical houses right next to each other. Then Mr. and Mrs. Hawktuck moved into one, and the other Mrs. and Mr. Hawktuck moved into the other. They lived together as neighbors, and all of the other people in their neighborhood would say, "Those Mr. and Mrs. Hawktucks, they have so much money, they have 2 of everything." The end. Very nice. Well, I will just leave these Hawktucks on the board because we are at the end of story time, which means it is time for Knees Up, Mother Brown. If you have not played before, here's how it works. When my tiger friend is up in the air, you can just watch him. But when he starts to jump and dance on the board, you'll be able to hear him and you can jump up and dance too. You ready? There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit down, sit down. There was a teeny tiger man. He loved to do handstands. You ready? Let's see if he can do it this week. Oh, he's got 1 arm down. That's pretty good. He needs 2 arms down for a handstand. Hey, now he just needs to be, oh, the only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Whoop-hee! Knees up, Mother Brown. Hoo-wee! Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Faster! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, fun. Knees up, Mother Brown. Very nice. Good job, everybody. Great job. Wiggle, wiggle fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers, wave them all goodbye. Great job, you guys. Great listening today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to AADL TV for more story times. I'll see you soon. Bye.